is a lava flow that came through this area, and it is unpredictable. Spots in this run where you have big old crevices, you have cliffs like we've come up and gone back down a few times here.
All right, so what's this trail ride we're on?
So we are on the Trailblazer Run with the Jessi Combs Foundation, and it's just kind of in honor of Jessi Combs. Jessi Combs really paved the way for women in the off-road industry and in welding and trades. Basically, the off-road industry for women would not be what it is today without Jessi Combs and what she did. And she raced King of the Hammers. She was on Mythbusters. She was a host on there for a while.
I remember watching her for years. One of my favorite shows was Extreme 4x4, her and Ian Johnson.
That's right.
We're on that show. I've watched him for years, and it's pretty impressive. I mean, she puts a lot of guys to shame on her 4x4 skills and building and welding and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's not even to mention her King of the Hammers fame and winning that multiple times.
Yep, she was given the nickname the fastest woman on earth.
Yes.
She got into racing, and that's unfortunately how she tragically passed away in 2019, trying to beat her own speed record. It's
emotional because it's somebody who's done so much for women in motorsports, and she died doing exactly that, breaking records. All right, so how did you first find out about this Jessi Combs ride?
So in 2024, I submitted a video because they posted online, hey, any girls that want to come join the Trailblazer Run, film a video, talk about how Jessi Combs inspired you and impacted your life, off-roading and stuff, and I did, and I was chosen. But that's kind of just why it's so impactful, just to have all these women out here on the trail, and men, they're here to support us, and they ask that the men just ride passenger. Men are always welcome. We always need them to support us, but the women are driving today, and it just feels special. Like the camaraderie, the girl power, like it really feels special out here with all these powerful women. Like a lot of these women here build their rigs, they wheel them, they do everything. And we also have Jessi's mom with us on the trail today in Jessi's Tundra. That like makes me want to cry.
Well, and that's what's interesting too is keeping her legacy alive. They're giving scholarships to women in the trades and getting them, the welding, the electrical, the car restoration.
And they're actually out here on the trail with us today.
I teach welding at Utah State University. I've built 2 of their 3 shops. I'm consulting on the 4th, which is being built right now. I'm a certified welder, certified welding inspector. I'm currently getting my MBA, which the Jessi Combs Foundation is helping me fund. So I'm a 2025-26 scholarship recipient. And it's just been really incredible to be plugged into such a cool community of women through the foundation that are also pursuing careers in the skilled trades and just kicking ass. I took my first welding class in high school, and my high school instructor bought us Jessi Combs TIG gloves for women and then the Jessi Combs hoods as well. She really has opened the door in so many ways for women in the skilled trades and brought visibility to women in the skilled trades. And for me as a welder, she brought a lot of representation for female welders and really has opened the door for us to do what we do.
I got the scholarship in 2023, and that was for industrial electrical, and now I'm currently a commercial electrician. And this is my first time out wheeling, and it's epic to be out with Jessi's Jeep and all these women. And now this is my first time seeing Hell's Revenge in person. And every time that I watch film of her or I listen to people's Jessi stories, because I usually have my camera trying to just collect as many stories as I can, and it seems everybody has that resonating value that she gave, was just like love for whoever you were, whatever you were doing, as long as you're passionate about it and excited about it, like she was excited about life. And I feel like I just take that with me now through every experience that I go through.
I got the scholarship in 24. I went to school for automotive technology, and I now do complete vehicle restoration at a local hot rod shop in South Dakota. So it's kind of same field, but whole different story. And I used to work at Jeep actually when I was in college. So it's like full circle. Now I'm out here Jeep riding again. And yeah, it's been great. All the girls out here supporting each other and hanging in there. Jessi made such an impact on me, like even from a young age. I'm from the same town that she was raised in, and everyone there knows Jessi and has all these amazing stories about how nice Jessi was and how great of a friend she was. So growing up, I would always hear, like, I grew up in the hot rod family, and we'd go to all the car shows, and I'd be running around doing stuff, and they'd be like, you gotta meet Jessi, and I never had the chance to meet Jessi, so I kinda, once I got to college and I knew about the foundation scholarship, I knew like I was going into the trades, I had to apply, and ending up getting the scholarship was kind of like that full circle moment for me when I finally got like my Jessi moment. And so it's just every step of the way has been up towards it, and yeah.
I feel like my line placement has gotten a lot better since we were last here.
Right?
I was here 2 years ago, and I remember being on this area being really scared. And I remember being like, okay, are we gonna be able to do this? Like, can I drive this? And I'm looking at it now, only 2 years later, and I'm thinking, I was afraid of this?
Right.
Like, I think that's kind of cool. Like, it's full circle. I'm at the same trail, same event, and it's easier.
Right.
From seat time. I think that's super cool.
Makes a big difference. First time with your new Mickey Thompsons, what do you think?
I think that they just mob. They totally just bite the rock, and I haven't noticed them slip once, and I think that's really cool. Got a new top for this trip, got it put on right before we came.
Yeah, you got new shoes and a new jacket.
I do, yeah, it's got a new jacket on.
Jessi's King of the Hammers rig is also leading the trail today, Goldie Rocks. It's a GAK that's built up. All of our sponsors still support it, and it was donated a couple years ago to the foundation for stuff like this. I think that's really cool.
I was lucky enough to lead the Jessi Combs Foundation Trailblazer run today, and I also just conquered Hell's Gate, which I didn't think I was going to do coming in today, but I did it. I got bullied into doing it, and I don't regret it at all. I got to do it in Goldie Rocks, of all things, too. And that's a little nerve-wracking when you're driving something that's a really, really special, important vehicle to not mess up. It walked right up, and it reminded me, like it does every time with off-road, that the reason that I love off-road is because you do stuff that scares you, or rather there is something that scares you and you do it anyway. And there's something to be learned from that every single time. There's a fulfilling aspect that comes from that every single time, that you remind yourself, I can do hard things and I'm capable, and this is the feeling that my entire life revolves around, is that moment of fulfillment.
Micah, we just did Hell's Revenge and you drove.
I did.
How was that?
It was terrifying. It was absolutely terrifying, and it was the scariest thing I've ever done, and I'm glad I did it. I don't want to do it again.
But you did it, and you had
did.
an awesome support team
I
pushing
did.
you on. Your husband was in the passenger seat.
He is the best passenger princess, and he said, "You're doing great, dear," about 178 times.
On those obstacles, you were super confident, and I was
No,
like, oh,
I was not.
To me looking, I was like, she's doing great. And so you're not usually behind the driver's seat?
No, I am support.
Yeah.
I am support. I bring snacks, I bring maps and naps and all of those things. So this was completely out of my comfort zone.
It was good. It was a little cold, a little wet. We had a mix of all kinds of stuff today.
Yeah,
so.
it was cold, then wet, and then warm, and then wet again.
Yeah, yeah.
And now it's getting warm-ish
Yeah.
for now. But tell me a little bit about your Jeep.
This is my 2022 JL Rubicon. It's fully outfitted with Metal Cloak from top to bottom. I work for Metal Cloak, so I have to have the best on there. So I put a wrap on it.
I like the wrap a lot.
I love the wrap. I kind of had some ideas thrown together and went to my designer and I said, this is kind of what I'm looking for. And she pieced it out for me, and I was like, basically strong women. And of course, Jessi Combs. I have the foundation on my wrap as well, but it reminded me of how powerful we can really be, so.
It's time for this week's Sticker Winner Prize giveaway. This week's lucky winner is Timothy Salt. Congratulations, Timothy. You're the lucky winner of a brand new Clearly Tough windshield for your rig. Clearly Tough makes the strongest windshields on the market. Visit clearlytough.com for more information. Congratulations, Timothy, and be sure to send us an email, message us on Facebook, or leave us a voicemail to claim your prize.
What a fun day. I had a lot of fun on Hauser Bench. Yeah, see how cool it is it that Jessi's mom is out here seeing basically the fruits of Jessi's labor, like all the work and
all the
effort
people
she put in.
whose life she affected.
Yeah.
It was pretty touching seeing Nina talk about her daughter, and her daughter inspired so many people, and for her to see everybody kind of get together and celebrate her legacy, it was pretty touching. It was a good moment.
Yeah. And that's kind of the motto today, is like, we're gonna feel Jessi out here, and I think that's really special. And I think a lot of us did. I did. I feel like just having all the girl power out here and hearing everybody's stories of where they came from and what they're accomplishing, it's really inspiring. I really felt like Jessi's out here with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Her spirit's definitely with us.
It feels great to be up here in Idaho.
It really does. Who knew there was so much to learn about potatoes?
Right? All I know is this one next to us here. I mean, we could eat a house into that one and live in it.
It looks delicious. I wish we had time to spend a whole show on potatoes.
Yeah, we don't. We got people waiting at the trailhead, so we better get this potato rolling.
That's true. People are probably there waiting for us right now.
All right.
Let's go.
Lava rock sure is different from the terrain we're used to, huh?
Definitely. It's been fun so far.
It has.
And it's not too far away from home. It's only about a 2-hour drive north of Davis County, but I am loving it. It's very unique out here.
Definitely. It's definitely unique.
You wouldn't even know this was over here just driving down the highway.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
So we're out chasing badges again. We are out trying to get our Jeep Badge of Honor Trail badge for Hell's Half Acre today. We are up in Idaho. So those of you who don't know what the Jeep Badge of Honors are, Jeep puts on this thing to get you guys out wheeling, get you guys out into nature. It's called the Jeep Badge of Honor. You can go get the app on the App Store, download it. They have lists of trails all over the country. And when you finish running them, they send you a badge for free that you can stick on your Jeep. It's pretty cool. I have them on the side of the box. I know you guys had a big part with getting this trail to be part of the Badge of Honor. Yeah, there's a lot of people involved in the group that have really gone out of their way to make this a Badge of Honor run. They've done some long hours and mapping and trailing in here that really making it really part of our community. We've done a bunch of cleanups in the area. Yeah. We've hauled off a lot of trash to clean this up to make it what it is today.
Yeah, I've got the app. It's super easy. Like, even if you have service now, you can check in and then you can go in later and do like the request the badge and all of that after the fact. But it's kind of nice. It's like a brag book, but on your rig, so people can see what your Jeep can do and where you've been. So this is a brand new, or new-ish Badge of Honor trail, right?
Yes. So this one is new.
Less than a year,
Less
maybe?
than a year, yeah.
Okay.
So I made a phone call, and that person made a phone call and got us in touch with some of the guys from Snake River Off-Road. And they are out here today on the holiday dimension to lead us through this trail.
Yep.
That is so cool of them. You can't beat the off-road community.
Super nice group of people, and just love how we're a state away, but we're connected through the off-road community.
Yeah, that is so cool. The uniqueness of this trail is it's lava. It is a lava flow that came through this area, and it is unpredictable. Spots in this run where you have big old crevices, You have cliffs like we've come up and gone back down a few times here. Just looking around, you can see that the terrain is abusive. Tires, axles, control arms, whatever. My Jeep's a Gladiator. It's hard to get through here with the wheelbase and the clearance that it has, but I'm not afraid to take it through here, and it rubs here and there, but it does all right. And I've been through here a few times now, and this is a fun way to go.
It's weird because some of the ones that look like nothing are big holes, and some that look like big holes when you get up to them are nothing.
You're right. It's deceiving.
It's very deceiving.
It's just like those cracks back there, like from in the vehicle, they don't look that big, but then when you're outside the vehicle, like they're huge.
Yeah. Ooh. That didn't sound fun. Oh my God, it's a big old hole on the right.
Big hole on the right. Climb it up, there it goes.
Sadly, your shock came apart.
My shock came apart?
Uh-oh. And, oh.
Hold up.
Don't move.
You got something coming apart on your front end. Back up a little.
What, drive shaft? Oh no. All right, well, looks like I just broke a drive shaft.
Yikes.
Well, I just tried to climb out of that hole, and it looks like my lower control arm just broke right in half and took out my front drive shaft with it. So now we got to try and figure out how we're going to get this off the trail. This is going to be a tough one, especially in the position I'm at. I can't go back, I can't go forward. I'm kind of stuck here. All right, so right now we got the winch on the front bump, or on the front axle. We pulled it back into place, but I need to find something I can stick in the control arm to brace it. So I need something on the inside, then we're gonna brace the outside of it with the high lift jack. But we need to pull the drive line real quick too, so we can get the drive line back together. Then once we do all that, then technically I should be able to get it off the trail. We took one of the extensions from my smart jack, my safe jack, and put it inside of the control arm. We got that back together, we got the drive line back together, then we got a ratchet strap going around the control arm, holding it all together, a couple zip ties. Hopefully it should be enough to get us off the trail and back onto the trailer. Sheldon, so you are the friend of a friend who called some friends to make this happen today.
Yep, friends of friends.
We appreciate all that today. Unfortunately, I broke, so.
It happens.
Yeah, it does happen.
Yep,
so
I've broken here as well, so I know I know the feeling.
Look, when I was researching this trail, everything I saw was telling me, be prepared to break.
Yeah.
So it happened. I don't know what I'd even do without you guys. I'd still be sitting here scratching my head going, what just happened?
Crap, now what?
Yeah, right? But thank you, man.
You bet. Thank
awesome.
you.
We got that fixed. I am just creeping down the trail right now, hoping these straps hold and we can make it to our trailer. We make it to the trailer, we are home free.
Good to go. I think we're gonna smudge the house tomorrow. There's been too much yuck happening lately.
Check engine light turned on the truck on the way here. Broke the Jeep on trail.
Yep.
I know we planned on rebuilding the Fox, but we didn't plan on rebuilding it this soon.
No, we didn't. We had a little bit of a trail hiccup today, but that was pretty impressive how you guys were able to, you know, get it to where we can at least get you off trail, because you were in a bit of a precarious position there.
We were, but I had to give it to the other guys. All I did was stood there and gave them moral support. They took care of everything for me.
Yes.
Snake River off-roaders, you guys are awesome.
Brian.
Yes.
Brian, you're the GOAT, my friend.
But yeah, he had to pull my front drive shaft. We had to grind it, get all the little burrs off of it, get it back together. Got that back together. Once we did that, we were able to take a piece of my jack and shove it inside the control arm.
So you finally used the bottle jack.
Yeah, I finally used my bottle jack. And it just got a strap wrapped around it, holding it together. So, cross your fingers. We're gonna make it out of here.
Okay, we got this.
We got
I
it.
have faith.
Honestly, I don't think it could have been any better. That's probably the best trail fix I've seen, other than many I've done. We found the perfect thing to fit right in the hole, get it strapped up, get it tight.
Well, it wasn't exactly the day I envisioned, but I think overall we had a great time and we made it back safe.
Yeah, we did. So it's always a great day when you can get off the trail and get back to your trailer.
Exactly.
It is. Big thanks to Snake River Off-Road Outfitters for helping us get off the trail today. But let's get this thing home. Let's get the repairs done so we can do another trail again.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
Okay.